Hey guys, True Grit Scott Bulletproof saws. Got a couple saws to run today. My buddy Kenny built this 440. It's brand new. Just did one quick cut with it, first cut, and ran nice. And I got this, what is this, a 372 XP or 572 XP that came in for a repair. It was, I think that it got left in a log and a log rolled over on top of it. Anyhow, the cases were crushed on it, so it was a top-down rebuild. Couple frustrating things with it. The customer brought the cases and he got a little bit of a better deal than I actually did. I looked around, I got a price or two. He got it for a little bit, $30 cheaper because he knew the Husky dealer in town. The thing that's real frustrating about it, and I don't know if this is 100% right, but I think it might be, that they actually sell a short block for this saw with the crank, so I wouldn't have had to pull the crank out. Brand new crank, that's kind of nice. And I believe that short block was actually cheaper than what he paid for the case halves. So I don't know. I'm not deep into the new Huskies, so I'm gonna have to poke around, ask a few people, and find out. Anyhow, as far as I know, well, I know the saw's stock. It doesn't even have a muff mod on it. It's a nice saw, so it just got its first run since the rebuild, made a couple cuts, got the auto tune readjusting. It's 90 degrees and 90% humidity here, so that's why I'm sweating like a pig. So I'm just gonna run these two saws real quick, make a cut or two. Red oak, they both have 20-inch bars on them. I could bury the bars pretty good in this and just get an idea. Like I said, I made one cut with each of them and they felt pretty close enough that I have to get on a video and see if this one's a second faster or if that one's a second faster. Maybe it's 3 seconds faster. I couldn't tell, but I also wasn't trying real hard to tell. Anyhow, I'm gonna move this guy over here, start this one up, and we'll see what we got. I thought that ran really nice. This has got one of those Canadian exile exhausts on it. Kenny uses the hyway titanikel big bore on it, and I can feel it. It's a really nice running saw. Did you do a base gasket delete on this?
It's got a thinner base gasket.
Okay, thin down the base gasket a little bit. What was the squish? Do you remember?
28.
28 squish, so it's not a crazy tight squish even on it. Kenny does a good job on his chains, I'll tell you that right now. Better than you see from me. So we'll run this. This chain's not bad, actually. It's not great, it's not bad. As usual, you can tell it's one of my chains. It's quieter. Well, running them, it's hard to tell. I think that this one gets out ahead on the beginning of the cut, is the way it feels to me. I don't know if that's the way it's going to look on video. And then as you get sunk in the log and dog in more, the 44 seems like it has more grunt. Now I reset the auto tune on this. Maybe I need to reset it again and putz around. So it's not running bad. I just don't know if it's perfect. But again, it's a customer saw that he's logging with that I don't know how it ran before I got it. So I'm a little bit in the dark on it. Not an expert with these by any means. It is a nice saw. I threw them both on the scale. I threw a empty 44. It was actually an OEM 44 that I had sitting inside that I'm going to show you guys soon because it's a beautiful 44 that Jess cleaned up and redid that we're going to be selling on blue saws. But I think it was a 1.25 pound difference between the OEM steel 44 and this 572. It was like 1 pound 5 ounces actually, with no bar, no chain, only one dog on the Husky because there was only one dog on the steel, and we went from there, and it was a 1.25 pound difference. So 4 cc's bigger, a little lighter, just different saws. That's old technology. I don't know what else to say about them. This was just a quick video to run a couple saws in. I could see times and see what they look like because again, it's hard for me to judge. My buddy Kenny here lives over by Dallas, Pennsylvania. He buys a lot of parts from Blue Saws. He's been buying me out of the 44 titanikel big bores lately, and he's here for another one. But he's a heck of a builder. He advertises locally, and he only sells locally, but he does a great job building those 44s. So if you see him online, say hi. Anyhow, True Grit Scott, bluesaws.com. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys.